All right, we're live.
Terrific. I'm Lisa Knouse, Lise Knouse and Associates, Keller Williams Realty, Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I'm sitting here with my lead buyer broker, Arthur Knouse. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about what are the important things a buyer needs to know before they actually buy their house. So Arthur, what's the first step in buying a home?
So the first step is actually finding a great realtor. Many people don't realize the value that a realtor can bring to them as a buyer. And a great realtor is going to be responsive. They're going to be able to answer your questions, and they're going to be able to help you throughout the process to find the home you're looking for.
That's great. So what do you look for in a great realtor?
Well, some of the things I just mentioned is, you really want someone who's going to get back to you quickly, especially in today's market. This is really more of a seller's market, which means the homes are selling quickly, and it's often competitive to get the home you want. So you want someone who's going to know the market really well, first of all, and be able to get back to you quickly so that when the home that you're looking for comes on the market, you can be the first one to write an offer.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. So if I choose a great realtor, won't that cost me a lot of money?
So that's actually one of the best things about being a buyer is that the vast majority of realtors work on a commission basis, and that commission is paid by the seller at closing. So that means that there's actually no money coming out of your pocket to pay realtor fees. Even though your realtor is working for you and representing you, they're actually getting paid by the seller, so it doesn't cost you money.
Great. So you found a great realtor. How do you go about buying a home?
Okay, so really the first step in the home buying process, once you've met your realtor, is you're going to want to find a lender. This is assuming you're getting a loan, of course. And a good lender, they'll be able to get you pre-qualified. Mm-hmm. And a pre-qualification is just a lender's determination of how much money you qualify to borrow, and that'll help you determine what sort of house you should do.
Great. But why do I need to get pre-approved?
Well, without a pre-approval letter, sellers are not going to take your offer seriously. You won't know how much home you can afford. And the other benefit of a pre-approval is that you will be able to fix any errors in your credit report that may come back later and cause you problems.
Yeah, that's important. Can I wait on that though until I found the right home?
No, it's actually important to do it up front. It doesn't take very long. It just takes maybe 10 or 15 minutes. You give the lender the information that they need, stuff like verification of income. They might want to see how much your monthly debts are, so they're going to compare that to make sure your ratios are in order. But as long as you have that, that's really the next step, and you're ready to start.
Okay. Well, how much down payment will I need?
So the amount of the down payment is determined by the loan program you're using, mm-hmm. and that varies anywhere from, you might pay cash for the whole thing up front, in which case you don't even need a loan, or you can get loans with as little as $0 down, and it all comes down to the loan program you're using. For example, if you're a veteran, you might qualify for a VA loan and not have to put anything down. If you are doing an FHA loan, which is a common loan product, you might be putting 3.5% down. If you're doing a conventional loan, you might be putting 20% down. And that's really between you and your lender to determine.
Okay. Well, so great. So how do I get started on my home search?
So one important step is you're going to want to sit down with your realtor and anyone else who's buying a home with you and really hone your criteria. Oftentimes, especially if you're buying a home with a partner, you may have slightly different ideas about what you're looking for. And a good third party, namely your realtor, can help you both come to terms with, what you're both looking for and what's realistic in the market.
Mm-hmm. Well, once I identify a home that I really like, what's the next step?
So the next step is to write an offer. Mm-hmm. And since you've got a smart buyer, you've got pre-approved, so you're ready to go with your financing. And your realtor can help you with the offer process. It's very simple. It's not the most interesting document, but it's very useful. The purchase agreement, it's a standard form that we use for all of our purchases at Lise, Knouse and Associates, and it outlines all the terms of what you're going to do. And so there's a number of steps to the offer process. The first one is you submit an offer to the seller. You're going to let them know how much earnest money you're putting down.
What is earnest money?
So earnest money it's an amount of money that you're going to deposit in a third-party bank account to show to the seller that you're serious up front. It's often 1 to 2% of the purchase price of the home. So if you're buying, say, a $300,000 house, you might put between $3,000 and $6,000 down as earnest money. And that money gets applied to your purchase and closing, so it's not like you're losing it. It's really just to let the seller know you're serious, so that if you just walked away and didn't honor the terms of the contract, they would have something to compensate them for their time.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I've heard that the market's really hot, even though we have a pandemic going on. I know we have very low inventory in Santa Fe, and that people are competing for houses. What if there are multiple offers? How is that handled?
So that gets handled by the seller. That they get to decide how that gets handled. There's a few different ways they can respond to that. A common one that you'll see if they get multiple offers that are close to the same price, you'll often see them respond with a request for your best offer. And so in that case, they're asking everyone who wrote an offer to come back with their highest and best offer that they can make, and then they're going to decide from those offers. And as a buyer, there's a few things you can do in that case. You can just walk away if you don't want to keep. You can keep the offer you initially submitted, just resubmit that, or you can actually increase your offer or try to make the terms better in various ways.
I guess it depends on how much you want the house.
That's true, absolutely.
How long does it take to close on a house? So from the time I have an accepted offer and the time I can move in, how long does that normally take?
So if you're paying cash, that length of time is really up to you and the seller. If you're getting a loan, typically 45 days is what we call an escrow period. And that's mainly to allow the lender time to complete the loan process. However, it can sometimes be shorter, 30-day closes. We're often seeing those these days. But you're going to want to talk to your lender about what's reasonable for them. And then you may actually want to have your realtor talk with the seller's broker about what's reasonable for the seller, because sometimes the seller has their own timeline restrictions.
One of the things we didn't talk about was inspections. What kind of inspections do you do in New Mexico, and how are they handled?
So you can do whatever inspections you want, and some buyers do much more extensive inspections than others. The inspection period is one of the most important parts of the home buying process, and it's typically, in most of the offers I write, it's about 2 weeks. It's about a 2-week period where the buyer has the right to do whatever inspections they want, and then based on the results of those inspections, they make objections to the seller, and they can actually renegotiate some of the terms of the offer based on what they've seen in the inspection reports. So some of the common inspections, you'll typically see a general home inspection. That's someone who specializes in inspecting homes, who's going to go through and look at every detail of the house to look for both major and minor problems. And based on the results of that, typically you may want to have additional inspections. So some of the common ones are a roof inspection, a radon inspection. You may want to have someone with stucco. Basically, the big ticket items in a home, any of those that come up as being an issue on the general home inspection, you may want to have an additional person who specializes.
That's terrific. I wonder if there's any other questions. I'm not sure quite how to handle those. This is new to us. So anyway, I hope this information has been helpful to you. Arthur's a wonderful realtor, and if you have a chance to work with him, by all means, call him and on his phone number at
505-321-4887. And if you do have any questions, you can post them in the comments below the video, and we'll make sure that we get them answered for you.
Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in.